Okay then, we have a battle against Skippy the Great today, and I think it's OU, yeah, it's close to OU. I mean, why else would I leave the Heatran and him leave the Fortress? Yeah, makes no sense otherwise, so he's just gonna switch out now because, well, why would you leave something 4 times weak to fire in against fire type? Yeah, even if an Alpha Berry is on it, why would you do it? I mean, I think it'd probably just take it out straight away, even if it didn't have the berry. I mean, even if it did, yeah, I don't know. But now I make a stupid play. I should have just gone for the Fire Blast, risk the miss. Just Earth Power was not a good idea because it means he gets his rocks up. No, although he's probably got it on his fortress as well. Oh well, doesn't matter either way. So yeah, who cares? Who cares? Who really? Does it really matter? No, I don't think it does. I mean, okay, the rocks did make a bit of a difference, but you know, what's not to say he wouldn't have been able to set him up later with his fortress? Yeah. Yeah, he might have had something else that had rocks, but probably not. Probably not, but you know. So now I just, yeah, I was going to Earth Power again, but guess what? 15 Gyarados, I'm fucking intimidated, and that means when I explode, I won't be able to take him out because that is what I'm going to do next turn once all this stuff's happened. And I luckily got my rocks up in time, and I was like, oh god, is he going to just go straight for the waterfall and take me out, or is he going to be greedy and get another one up? And he does get the other one up. Yeah, that's the obvious thing to do, but it's not a good idea. Don't just set up because, you know, almost all Heatrans will blow up on you. Well, maybe not all Heatrans, but they do have explosions, so be careful. So yeah, now I have my Lucario, which is going to switch in and just extreme speed this thing to death. After the sandstorm, of course, because that takes forever. And by the looks of things, it won't be better in 5th gen because the things they showed of the Dream World Pokemon, they showed the rain and the hail going on, and everybody was like, oh my god, no, no, because they all thought it was just going to show on the bottom screen, but no, proved us wrong again, have you Game Freak? Yeah. Now switching Rick, thinking he was going to Earthquake, but no he doesn't, he just goes to Spikes, and I got so paranoid about Earthquake because there's 3 things on this team weak to Earthquake, and that's a bit of a stupid thing to do. Because Ground is like the most popular type out there. Or one of them anyway. I switch to the High Powered on it, and Focus Blast misses, which means I just have to Shadow Ball instead. That's basically all it means. It just took up an extra turn. That's all. But yeah, didn't change that much apart from the residual damage that was on my Gengar. Now in comes the Lucario, and this Focus Blast miss did matter, because if I'd been able to take it out, that would have meant that Gengar would still be alive to take whatever was going to come in next. But no, that just wasn't to be, because Focus Blast has got really terrible accuracy. At least it's not an OHKO move, because they have really bad accuracy. 30% chance of hitting. Terrible. Although, you know, Hacks does decide to just make some people get all the luck. So some people will be able to get like 6 in a row because they're just lucky like that. And that is why the OHKO clause is in place, to stop some hacksy bastards getting off the hacks and just winning all the time. Because you know what it's like. And also, yeah, Articuno would have the sheer cold mind reader combo. Although Stealthrox would still rape at 50% health every time it switched in. So yeah, gotta take that into consideration. Although I think Smeargle will probably be the one that abused the Mind Reader and OHKO moves. That's probably what would happen, but you know, good job that's not going to happen anytime soon. And I've just missed a load of stuff happening basically, and Lucario goes down. So does Jirachi because of extreme speed, which somehow I managed to completely forget about, and now he extreme speeds my Zapdos. Because, you know, that's the obvious thing to do, isn't it? You just spam extreme speed. Because I would have outsped, because Dragonite is so slow. Yeah. Why is it so slow? I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be like fly at the speed of sound according to the Pokédex? But yeah, it's not that fast in the real game because well, it doesn't really look very fast. I mean, it's big and fat and round and bulky, and now he's got a bronze on, which I always go on about this thing being set up fodder, but you know, I actually got beaten by it. Yeah, spoilers right there. If you don't want to see a massive store war, you can just stop now if you want. If you do, then you're very weird, because that's got to be the most boring thing ever. No, I just like Heatwave, and that does half. It would have done more if you'd not just got that Carmine up, and I didn't know that it should have been a KO. I'm sure of it. No, wait, Bronzong's got the stupid high defenses that mean everything just takes like 5 hits to take the damn thing down, and just takes forever, and it's so annoying, and that's why people try to set up on it, but it does usually carry at least Earthquake and Psychic, no, not Psychic, Gyro Ball maybe. So yeah, it's got to have at least 1 or 2 attacks to do some damage, but you know, yeah, it should carry Earthquake just because, you know, it's a handy attack to have, and Gyro Ball just because it's so stupidly slow, it will be able to do some damage. But now close combat is going to do some damage here. Of course it is. Going to do a lot, but it doesn't take it out. And the missed heat wave before would have been good, because then I would have been able to take it out, and he would have just been left with his Fortress, which I could have probably beaten one-on-one. So now that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm out of here. I can't believe it. Beaten by Bronzong. And now all I've got left is my Snorlax, and this is where the big Store War started, because it just did. Because there was lots of cursing and calm minding and resting and rest. So annoying. Yeah, I like to use my Snorlax and also Suicune, which has rest as well. Only difference is, I actually just, you know, I never start a Store War with these things. I just set up on stuff when I know I can set up safely. I don't just go, oh look, come on, just spam it, and then rest. Just stall this thing out. Okay, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here because I use those same tactics, but you know. So also, yeah, the sandstorm is not helping at all here. Now there's the leftovers. Yeah. Speaking of sandstorm, black and white is going to be great for Tyranitar because everything so far is weak to it or no way to beat it. Maybe the Love Disc Evo could, but probably not because it's got its boosted special defense from the sandstorm. Yeah, so far we've got that Zubat looking thingy, which is going to get taken out by a good Stone Edge or Crunch because it's Psychic Flying, which is not good if you're going up against Rock and Dark. And then you've got all the other Psychics. You've got that thing everybody was saying evolved into Drowsy, which obviously didn't, and I just laughed at everyone who believed it did, because it was obvious it wasn't going to. I mean, it's pink and flowery. Drowsy is brown and yellow. And also, they don't really look that similar, to be honest. Okay, so they're both psychic, they both eat dreams, they both have forewarn as an ability. But that's it. That's all they've got in common. They're not, like, incredibly similar. Not like the Love Disc Evo. That I can understand. But, you know, the drowsy thing, I just never got that at all. And now they're saying Pachirisu will evolve into that flying squirrel. You know, that might happen, but I'm not going to put money on it. I mean, it was in a demo, I think it was. So, yeah, not looking good, is it? So then, yeah. Also, there's that mole is going to be really good because of all the sandstorm, and it's 2 sandstorm related abilities, which are really awesome. Sand power or something, which powers its rock and steel and ground moves up by 1.5, so it's basically choice banded. And then you've got the, what's it now, Sand Scatter, which makes it twice as fast. Basically, Swift Swim for sand, which is going to be really good. I don't know which ability is going to be better, to be honest. I don't know which one's going to be better. I think the outspeeding one will probably be the best one, because you know it's always good to have some stuff like that, and it'll be permanent if you've got a Tyranitar, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we could be seeing some interesting tactics evolve here. Maybe people will start using like a bomber snow more just to get rid of the sand, or maybe they'll just abuse the sand, or maybe we could see Tyranitar go up into Ubers, you never know. It could well be the next suspect. Along with Hippowdon, of course. Yeah, I forgot about Hippowdon. So yeah, it could be quite interesting once 5th gen rolls along, and I'll be one of the first ones to find out, because I will get the ROM as soon as it's available, and got rid of all the anti-piracy shit and got some translation done on it. Yeah, once they've got to that stage, I'm getting it. And there we go, the battle is over. It was sort of good apart from the Stalwart, and I should have another battle up too.